Hey guys, Chris with Klingspor's Woodworking Shop here. And over my 20 years experience in woodworking, I know one of the biggest sources of frustration in my shop was always sanding, especially profile sanding and contour sanding. But it doesn't have to be a source of frustration for you, not if you got the right product. Well, we're going to talk about a product today. It's manufactured by Klingspor Abrasives, so you know it's industrial quality and it's going to last. It's the Mac Mop. The Mac Mop is perfect for reaching into those contours and those details that you have in your woodwork, or your metalwork for that matter. And it's an industrial grade. It's 10 inches by 2 inches or 10 inches by 4 inches, so you have an option on the size. It'll mount to just about any mandrel, ranging from a 1/2 inch to an 1.5 inch with the optional mounting plates. The Mac Mop comes in a couple of grits. You can get it from 80 grit to 180 grit. And it's made of an aluminum oxide J-Flex material, so it's going to reach into those contours and get into those details real nice, and with the flexible material it's going to hold up well without a lot of loading. And the Mac Mop needs to spin at around 17 to 2300 ideally, but it can max out at 3400 RPM. And of course, because you're dealing with something that's sanding and it's spinning, you will need some safety equipment. You'll want to look at either getting a face shield or some safety glasses. You'll want to look at some ear protection, and as well, we'll look at some respiratory equipment as well to keep the dust away from your lungs. But enough about talking about the product. Let's take a look at some of the features and the benefits and how this can work in your shop. This is just one of the many options that this works on. A similar option might be if you have a wood lathe. We have a 3-on mandrel option that we have from Bill. You can put 2 or 3 of these on here depending on your application. So there's a lot of ways that you can mount these Mac Mops just on an arbor assembly type setup. Enough chit chat. Let's see what it'll do. Now, what you'll want to do is take a strap board on a new one, and you'll want to rough those edges a little bit before you take it to your new project, because you'd hate to spend all that work sanding and working and then not being able to get your project sanded properly because of some rough edges on the Mac Mop. Okay? Now what I've got is I've got a queen Anne leg that you see has got finish on one side, nothing on the other. So if you've been carving on this to shape it to size and into the design you're looking for, you can see the Mac Mop then will get right into those contours and sand real easy. It doesn't take a lot of work. Light passes, it gets right up on the edges. Now if you've got a finish on there, let's say you're a furniture refinisher, you see I've got the stain on the back. See how it just takes that stain and that varnish right off, and that had a matte lacquer and a stain. So you can see the Mac Mop does great on getting in there and taking care of all that business for you and sanding that out. Amazing product, and it can be more efficient in your shop too. Okay. The Mac Mop doesn't just work on wood. It works on metal, plastics, and other products as well. What I've got here is a metal plate. Maybe painted, maybe rusted, I don't know your application, but you can see that this plate definitely has problems. And watch the Mac Mop. Takes the rust and finish right off and puts a beautiful etch right on your stainless, your cast iron, or any other metal. So if you've got problems with rust or paint, the Mac Mop could be a solution for you. Every shop's got a drill press, whether it's a bench top like this or one of the larger. The Mac Mop is perfect for that, and I've got it mounted onto one of our arbors. It's designed for our flutter sheets, but it's our extra long mandrel, and I have the 1/2 inch mounting plates, so it can easily be chucked up to a drill press. Let me show you what it'll do. See how this is getting into the cove on the molding, and I'm able to get right in there and sand away. Then I can come right to my edge, sand that, and where there's a sharp corner, I come in here like this, make a few passes, and my corner is not sharp anymore. It's a nice broken edge. So you can see with the Mac Mop, it can drastically increase your efficiency and save you a lot of time and money in your shop. So if you'd like to check this out or one of our other products, please feel free to look at us on the web at woodworkingshop.com. Give us a call at 800-228-0000 or visit one of our 3 retail locations in Hickory, Winston-Salem, or Raleigh, North Carolina. And we are a full line supplier of all of Klingspor abrasives products, from belts, discs, sheets, and other products of that nature, and specialty abrasives. And we're a full line supplier of all the major brands in tools and equipment, as well as supplies like finishes and lumber. So give us a call. Well, we appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great day.